What it do? Big Game James TV. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people's blogs. Was really mind-boggling that a lot of people ain't addressed what just happened with the celebrity uh, Coolio. Now, before this mysteriously happened to him, the mysteriously hoax death and all that, uh, look it up on his little stream. He started doing his little stream on YouTube. He was talking about people spamming uh, his text messaging. Like, you know how you get the spam callers. Well, people were spamming him on his phones, his wife's phone, his kids' phones, talking about uh, porn stuff like dick pills and shit like that, last longer and shit like that. He also was talking about, it was a key word that he said before this happened. He was talking about some kind of founding. It's some kind of little ritual that these boys do. Because at the beginning of the one video, he said, go ahead, y'all can go ahead and miss me with all that bullshit. You ain't gonna never catch me drinking from that juice, from whatever, I forget exact words that he said. But the special juice that he was talking about, folks, is it's the blood that they take from kids. They call that the fountain of youth, folks. I can't remember what the hell the name of it is. Y'all might have to look it up on this video before they take it down. But he was talking about this thing that the ritual or whatever. He's talking about somebody drinking it. What it is kids' blood and adrenaline or whatever it is. They drink it. That's how they stay young. That's how they look young. I'm pretty sure you can look around in all kinds of business areas, if you know what I mean. If you in that little shit that they in, everybody be like, damn, these motherfuckers don't age. But that's why. Now, back in the day, I'm going to try to tell my age here. You remember when we was in school, they used to say there was an island. Now pay attention. They said there was an island back in the day that it has the fountain of youth on it. Now, they told us this when we was little kids. I remember that. Whenever he said that about the blood and all that, I started thinking, I said, wait a minute now. They used to tell us about this fountain of youth crap on this island. Now, if y'all pay attention to what happened back in the day, years back, when your boy was in office, the orange guy was in office, he exposed the Pizzagate, right? Okay? Now, when he exposed that, what all happened? The Ellen lady got in trouble. Oprah got in trouble. It was even LBJ was talking about, damn, I don't get invited to no pizza party. I must not be good enough. I must not be hip enough. I must not be cool enough. Well, if y'all fail to realize what happened on this island is they was kidnapping these damn kids, taking them on this damn island, this little venture shit, talking about, oh, you can get whatever the hell you want. Your boy Hanks exposed that. Then all of a sudden he started going ape shit. There was a couple other people got exposed to the exposure shit, and they started going ape shit. They started disappearing and shit. That fountain of youth, that island, y'all, that's where they took the kids at to do what they did to the kids. Now, I pay attention to what people talk. You know what I mean? It's scary, but I be paying attention to what be going on, because I be sitting and trying to get my own little point across of what's going on here. Well, the island they're talking about is the island where they took the kids at. It's scary because a lot of people don't remember the shit that's going on. They don't remember that. I remember that. I said, wait a minute now. They talking about all this fountain of youth and all this stuff. Ain't that an island that they used to say that didn't exist? It was a fairy tale. It was a fairy place where, you get it? I said fairy tale, fairy place. You get it? Magical place. This is where they get the youth at. Not scary, When you in this business, folks, you anything goes. You can't tell people when and not to do anything. It's scary, and it's real shaky at times, because you don't know what's going to happen to anybody. It could be someone close to you. It could be your loved one. You could be in a picture with someone. Oh, I ain't know you fuck with that person. Now you fucked up. You know what I mean? I be hesitating on certain shit that I say, because I don't want no, a lot of people be doing this shit and a lot of bullshit goes on that end with the shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's just scary. So I was sitting there thinking, about a lot of bullshit that been going on, like for example, they talking about this Dahmer TV series and all this other shit. People getting mad. Y'all gotta pay attention to this shit. Now, a lot of people trying to do it for entertainment, but at the same time, I guarantee you, there's gonna be somebody that's gonna do the same exact shit. And I don't understand, like, because it shouldn't be in knowledge for people to say this is what happens because of blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it like this person, he did this because his mom was on all kinds of medication and all this shit. And they're trying to make it like you gotta pay more attention to people that shows these kind of signs and all this shit. The fuck are y'all talking about, man? The fuck? He talking about, oh, well, I did this. I didn't have the urge to do none of this shit until I dissect the frog. It might be true, but at the end of the day, there they go throwing that motherfucking sidetrack in there. They're telling motherfuckers, this is what happens whenever you take all this medicine. You do this, you do this. No. Oh, this happens when you don't pay attention to your mom or your dad don't pay attention to you when you're seeking help. No, motherfucker, no. Because guess what? Every fucking time they make a movie like this, something happens. Like for example, where I'm at, I'm in the area where everybody was talking also about I know I be fucking boys up when I be jumping around, but that's why I stay outside the box. I don't stay on the complete topic. I go around. But let's talk about this incident that happened around my area, Kennywood Park in Pennsylvania, West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. Now, everybody talking the bullshit about security this, security that. No. And I'm going to tell you why. You ever been to a club or a bar? I know we all have. Where you standing at the door and the local motherfucker that gives up all the money, he don't get checked. He goes straight through that motherfucker. Now everybody get bad because they're like, how the fuck is this motherfucker not getting checked? But we got to get checked. Now pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. A lady that was there, she said, I don't know how that's possible that these motherfuckers was able to get in with these guns. Now, she didn't say motherfuckers, but she said, I don't know how they was able to get in with these guns because they wouldn't let me in when I had a bag of makeup. Now, pay attention. They got high top security metal detectors that can go 5, 6, maybe 10 motherfuckers go straight through there. But you wouldn't let her go when she had to throw away her makeup that she just got. They made her throw it away. She couldn't go in there inside the park with this makeup. Now, another key factor here, folks. Pay attention. All the parks around the world, rides failed, people got killed. Not here. They tried to do it several times. It didn't work, folks. It didn't work. The ride malfunctioned, no fatalities. So, you got to do the protocol for you to be able to run your business. Now, in this case, it has to be a theme park. Understand what I'm saying here? Just like what violence goes on in your neighborhood, it's always in what, folks? What area is it always in? Pay attention. Now, this park is in a neutral area. There's not high class Caucasians there. There's not low class Mexicans. There's not low class African Americans. There's not low class Caucasians. There's not high class nothing. Everything is neutral. So, with that being said, now we all know everything is active. Now, I remember if boys bangs with me like they say they do, I remember back couple joints back. Now, the world always revolved around certain shit. They might be a race war going on, so they'll stage a white cop pulling a black guy over, killing them. Just start a race war. They'll go after the LBG community. There's this person talking about this person, he can't be with this, and then they want to fight like they did down in the one club. It was a club for LBG. They started attacking and saying, oh, because this person messed with this, because a guy messed with a guy, a girl messed with a girl, vice versa. No, they're picking which areas to fuck with people, to see what areas that they can stay focused on, folks. Now, you say that can never happen into a shopping center. Now they shooting shopping centers up. But people fail to realize these are all actors, folks. Just like on my one thing, on the one media I did on FB, I put a thing up there where they were talking about they need people for Philadelphia for a natural disaster. They got to involve nuclear shit. Now, people just said, I found a lot of people that's from New York area and shit. They said there was shit going on where they was practicing drills for a nuclear attack. It's stuff like that you got to pay attention to. Now, when I say that, it's scary because not only that they're doing stuff that we all do normal days, like normal life. Where before was, damn, you can't sit on the porch, you getting shot up. You can't sit in the car, you get shot up. Now it's, damn, we can't go in the store now. Now it's, you can't go into the movie theater. Now you can't go to the playground. Now you can't go to amusement park. Now you can't go to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention to that. So not only that, they're gonna start attacking. They start attacking the race card. They start attacking the LPG card. They start attacking the kids. You know, kidnapping. Shit going on in the amusement park. Now, like I said, the area that I'm in, right around Kennywood, that's the first time ever that's anything's ever happened like that. And it's all top security there. I'm talking about, you got police from all around the district, even when they have school picnics. That's when the cities get together and they have like a school picnic. They have whoever's picnic that is, they have the police on duty and then their own police. And then they have another police, which is the county police there too. So you mean to tell me that they, out of all this shit going on, they're going to say, oh, we're going to decide that the malfunction is going to happen this day. And then here's another thing too, you got to pay attention to too. Now, they is talking about, I had the weird vibe through the whole park all day. I was walking around. I just kept seeing weird stuff. And the one lady said, yeah, I had a group of boys that came up to me and said, hey, can we walk with you? Because there's a policy in the park. After a certain hour, you have to walk around with an adult. So they was running around scrambling, trying to find anybody that was an adult to try to walk with them. So they said, we knew that something was going to go on because of the way that the mood was in the park. Now, there was a couple people saying, I seen the black bags go over the gate, blah, 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 all this other shit. Then it said it was a group fight in the parking lot. First of all, there's going to be fights regardless. Just like on a normal day, you're in the hood, you in the projects, you in the community where people beef, where you get the gangs, the cliques, you know what I mean, the drug dealers, the thing, shit. Snaps even fighting over shit. It's nothing for you to say, oh, it's natural. You know what I'm saying? So now, you got all this going on. Me, I see shit like that. I'm out of fucking Dodge. I'm not staying the fuck there. But everybody said, oh, we ain't worrying about it because of security. No. And that's 2, 3. Okay? The lady said she made a report about her son saying that they was in the panic room and it was all for show, blah, blah, blah. Let me ask you a question, folks. If they did not know that this was going to happen, why did all the motherfucking workers was rounding people up, taking them into a seclusive area in the fucking park, and told everybody, get away from the doors, get away from the windows? How the fuck do you even know this was going to happen prior? They said about a half an hour prior to 2 men in the park shooting. Okay, now me personally, I think that shit's staged, because how the fuck do you know I'm gonna get these hundreds of people over here on this side and take them to a haunted house and tell them to stay away from the window, to stay away from the door. You're getting couch and everything, barricading everything to the door. And then all of a sudden, everybody's huddled in the corner, and then the kids in there saying what's going on. They're like, oh, this is part of the act. This is part of what's going on. When all reality is not. Okay, folks? So, after all that's done, they sitting in there, they giggling, they laughing, trying to sidetrack the kids. We understand it, because kids freak out more than adults do. Well, everybody's freaking out. So they're crying and they're doing all this shit because they don't know what the fuck's going on. 30 minutes go by. Now you hear gunshots and everybody screaming. Wait a minute, that's not fireworks. We ain't have fireworks tonight. That's shooting. Okay, folks, let me tell you something. If this don't sound like a fucking setup to you, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. How in the fuck is the employees going to know to get a certain amount of people and put them over and be for safety and tell them to stay away from the doors? And then when the gunshots and shit go off, they wait, maybe they say about 5-10 minutes, they hear a knock at the door. They're like, who is it? Who is the employees? Who is it? Who is it? Oh, it's the police. Oh, okay, open the door. Okay, everybody's safe. The gunman is loose, but we're going to escort y'all to another. Now, pay attention now. You got a group of people, and there's only two ways in the park. The park area where they claim that the guns was thrown over at, that's a security check that you got to check in when you go on the side of the park. And it's only one other part, the only one entrance you go to is main entrance. So when the shit's going on, everybody's screaming and yelling, trying to get out one entrance because the side entrance you come into is closed. That's where the vans and stuff go in for the wheelchair, for the people with the wheelchair, the disabled people, access people. Let me tell you something. First of all, I said first of all, fourth, this is number 4. How you going to have a big ass park like that and only have 2 entrances and the other entrance is closed because it's only for transportation for access only? How in the hell does that happen and how you get to pass a code protocol for that? Okay. 2, or as he said 2. 5. When it goes down and it's all said and done, what do you think they do? Who do you think they gonna blame? It was the gangs here. The gangs did this. No, motherfucker. Y'all did it. Y'all fucking did it. Why? Because y'all need to get paid. Just like when that shit came around, you know what I'm talking about. 3 years, we about 4 years in this shit when that shit came around. Everybody started telling people, you got to do this. A certain amount of people got to have this or you can't even get enough money. You can't even do that. So what do you think is going to happen? Just like if you're in a city with no crime, no drugs, no violence. That violence is crime. No robbery, none of that. What do you think is going to happen? You get no fucking funding. So what you do? Oh, here, I'm going to give you these guns. Go do whatever you want to do. You're cool. You ain't got to worry about it. You're fine. People brag about it all the time. How many times you get pulled over and they say, oh, I know who you are. You're cool. You're cool. Go ahead. Let it go. How many times that happened to you folks? So you think 1 second that these motherfuckers, they got the technology now where you're driving and they know if you got your license suspended or not. They got a law now in Pennsylvania where you can't even cover the fucking license plate now. Why? Because they need to scan it before you go through. Now, people don't understand this shit. They already scanned your ass before you even went through the intersection. You 3 blocks away, you think the camera is on top of that damn red light. It's scanning your whole fucking car like you in the airport before you even know it. You go to Wally World, you walk through that motherfucker. Boys ain't believe me until I told these motherfuckers. I said, check this out. You go to Wally World. What happens when you walk through that front door? Oh, what you mean? Oh, them cameras is bouncing off of y'all. They searching y'all. And you look over to the left in the little room. Who you think is in there? Oh, it's security, but it's a police officer in there. He's scanning everybody that's walking through there. So they already know if you got any fines, anything. They already know. Okay? If you don't believe me, some places, some of them now, when you walk through, you look up, the camera's not even on now. But sometimes it is when you're coming out because they're already scanning you to make sure you pay for everything. Next, if you don't believe me, next time you go to Wally World, go past the self-checkout. Far over by the pharmacy way, wherever your shit set up at, go by the pharmacy way, and there's always somebody there working on there. It's called the little self-checkout shit. All right, walk by there with your bags and look over, or not even with your bags. Walk by with your buggy. You'll see yellow squares bouncing off your shit. It's counting your shit while you're walking by. You ever go and you check out? And you walk in and you see somebody and an employee come over and say, hey, let me see when you get done. Let me see your receipt. Oh, your shit malfunctioned. The cash, the self-checkout malfunctioned. They pull you over to the other side and they manually put it in. Why do you think they do that? Because the scanner, then you got 12 items and it only showed up 8. So they're saying, damn, 9, 10, 11, 12. Where's the 12th one at? I only see 8. So they pull you over to scan your shit again to make sure you ain't stealing nothing. Why you think they do that? The technology is so crazy you won't even know it. They pick and choose who they want to fuck with. You understand what I'm saying? Just like when how many times you go there and you leaving, and oh no, you're cool, and then you was just random people. Oh, you're cool. Hey, excuse me, sir, can I see that? You ain't got nothing exposed. Everything's in a bag, but they want to see it. They want to check it. Why? Because they want to see if you stole something. That's the key word here. They want to see if you stole something. There's too much, and now in this area now is so much shoplifting now in this area. TVs being stolen, clothes, food, all this stuff being closed in this area that they claim you cannot do that in this area, but you can do it now. They used to have 24-hour shit. Now they don't. Why? Because the technology can do it themselves. They know who's in the parking lot, what they doing, what they capable of. If you're a thief and they know you're a thief, you ain't gonna be allowed. And they'll follow. You ever see the secret shoppers in that motherfucker? You walking, the motherfuckers following you around, looking around, acting stupid, looking. They counting your shit too in your bucket. So you standing there, you chilling, and you keep seeing the motherfucker like, damn, this motherfucker keep following me. Why he following me? He looking to see if you're stealing anything. He looking to see if your buggy had 10 in it or had 12 in it. He's looking to see if you got 12 in it, or do you got 9 in it now, or do you got 8 in it, or you got 7 in it. And he's ready on it. Next time you pay attention next time, because now these niggas are getting smart. These motherfuckers getting smart now. You doing that shit, they got the AirPods in, so you can't hear them. And then you also got to look out too, because these motherfuckers are snatching motherfuckers up too. Now they snatching motherfuckers up. They putting shit on people's cars. This stupid shit. You know, I don't like really going to that place anymore, because it's crazy. You know, it's the most trafficking place ever that you can even imagine when you go in there. Next time you go in with kids, your little kids, whatever, I watch. I'm a very good observant. Just watch to see how many motherfuckers be eyeing the kids up, watching them, and the kid go this way. They're like, oh, and they go that way. Oh, they talking in Spanish and shit like that. And you're like, damn, what the fuck going on? Yeah, folks. Yeah, they already know. They already know what car you came in. They know what everything you went in already before you went in the store. And it's scary because, like I said, everything they do now, it's all about entertainment. It's all about entertainment. We're going to see what kind of views we get. We're going to see how many attention I get when I do this. Because like I keep telling people, like I said before, there's key factors here that they do. Race. It's never a white guy killing a black guy or a black guy killing a white guy. Pay attention. It's always a racist cop killing a black guy, a racist cop killing a white guy. Never the same race, is always opposite. And then when it comes to kids, what they do, shootings. Oh, they're in gangs, they're shootings, Come on now. You know, if I see this stuff going on, I'm pretty sure y'all out there see it too. Y'all can put the comments at the bottom too and be like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Some scary shit. Scary ass shit. And you know, it's scary because it's like they throw different shit at us to see who's gonna roll with it and sidetrack us from the real truth. When the orange motherfucker was in office, he said, who he say was the fake news? Now all of a sudden, everybody in their mammy is forgetting what he just said. Now, mind you, he can't be bought. He's a billionaire. You can't buy him and tell him what he can and can't say. He don't give a fuck. He got control over whatever the fuck he want to control. Now, when I say about control shit, there's a lot of scary shit there. Because, you know, a lot of people also, too, don't remember about what happened with your boy Hussein out that motherfucker. We found him in a little coffin-ass hole with all this hundreds of dollars that wasn't even print out yet. And he was a taxi driver. All this technology you got wasn't there. You ain't never noticed about that. But all of a sudden, y'all randomly found this motherfucker. Why? It wasn't about oil, dog. Come on now. It wasn't about oil, man. They found something that they shouldn't have found. And they bragged about it, and niggas wanted to get it. It ain't about oil, folks. It's about the technology. It's about time machines. Now, we've all been told all our lives the time machines don't exist. It's not real. But them motherfucking ignorant motherfuckers came out and said, oh, by the way, it's real. We knew that. Just like the mermaids are, just like everything that you can imagine that we were all told that it wasn't real is real. It's real. You know, it's like, it's all about what can we get away with, what can we roll with, and no one's going to do. And then it's scary too, because it's like, I got some people that's caught in them storms and everything else. Do y'all know what they do? They bid on this shit. They bid on it. You in a high populated area, majority of them is foreigners. They bidding on your shit. Why you think every year disasters happen in the same area every year? Don't you think if a disaster happened once, you'll get something to try to predict that from happening again? Why does it gotta keep acting again? Because a motherfucker like me, we all get in the room. Now, you see the movies, how they all get in the room. What was the one purge they did? They got in the room and they bidding on the motherfuckers while they trying to get this. Like a game they was doing. You don't think they do that shit when it comes to weather? Now, I'm gonna fuck y'all up. Now, y'all remember the movie, what was it called? Twister. Where the bitch threw the motherfucking balls in the motherfucking funnel and it started reacting crazy, doing crazy shit like, oh, this tornado's going fucked up more. And what did the motherfucker do? Now, I remember, because I watched this shit a long time ago. If y'all don't believe, y'all can watch the movie again. Now, y'all remember when the motherfucker had the weather ball looked like a motherfucking little ass metal ball. Now, y'all remember what the fuck that dude did? It was like a piece of I don't know if it was an ocean. I don't know if it was a little bit of the ocean where the shore is or a pool. But this motherfucker threw this ball in the pool. This motherfucker said, woof, right across this motherfucker. And it looked like it was so fucking strong. It was like a hurricane. Y'all ignorant motherfuckers don't think that that's what's going on now. It's all about control, man. It's all about P control. It's all about PC. And you know, I can't even get more into that. You can look it up yourself. I've been doing all kinds of stuff. You know, and it's scary because it's like, if you don't believe what's in front of you, you gotta look at stuff. You gotta do your research. I used to tell people all the time when I be talking, people like, man, you crazy. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. 6, 7, 8 years ago, damn, no, what you said was real. Some scary shit. It is, because you gotta pay attention to it. And it's fucked up because it's like, all the disasters, you know, hurricanes, tornadoes, shit, the motherfucking the fires over there. You don't think that shit's made, Nick? That shit's fucking planned. The fires looks crazy. Like the fires look like it's a chemical fire. How the fuck you gonna have a chemical all the way out in the woods some fucking where? How? You're spraying this shit in the air is how. You ever see our fog? Why do you think the fog, sometimes you look at it, it's yellow? Motherfucker, that is not no fog. That is nerve gas. That's chemicals to see how you react to shit. Why you think boys be acting stupid as fucking certain areas? They go by, if you chilling by yourself or it's late at night, you can hear the fuckers going across the skies, all that shit. Shit, you gotta pay attention now because the motherfuckers, they come by in a truck spraying your shit. I remember a couple years back, people used to have signs that say, don't spray here. It's a guard here, don't spray here. They was spraying this shit anyways. Come on now. There's less gardens and gardens every day. Why? Because they pollute and everything where you can't even do it your motherfucking self. You gotta go with them, nigga. That's how that shit work. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. But like I said, you know, you get into stuff, you got doubles and shit out here. You know, you see one motherfucker like, yeah, that motherfucker don't look like that. He's different. Yeah. And then you got boys that smart. They put different markings on them, so they know, oh, that's not him. He ain't got it on his face. He ain't got this on his chest. He's moving different. He sound different. Like, people get replaced every day. And on that topic, when we talk about replace every day, your boy got a song called, what the fuck is the song called? Shit. See, this is what I'm talking about. My mind be going up. But, and the dude, the rapper, I want to say his name is, shit. Something James. I can't remember what his name is. But anyways, he's on there talking about creating yourself. People getting doubles, people getting cloned. When you play a video game, you create yourself. If you don't like it, you create yourself again, and you keep doing it, until it's right. Now, what's that sound like? What's it sound like? It's everyday life. You get a job, you don't like it, you start over. You in a relationship, don't like it, you start over. What they tell you, keep going, keep doing it until you get the fit. Keep doing and doing until you get the fit. Why do you think they keep saying that to y'all? Why do you think they keep saying it to us? It's plain sight. Movies. Now, you pay attention now how the era that we're in now, how zombies wasn't is a topic as it is now. War was always a topic, but not the zombies. Now it's magical stuff. Why do you think the magical stuff is coming out the woodwork now? Because can no longer have magic no more, folks. Everybody has some kind of something. You're not hiding no more. You ever notice how you watch a movie or you're watching a preview and you're like, I'm gonna fuck you up right here. You're like, damn, wait a minute. How the fuck did they know that? I just trimmed that. How the fuck did they know that? I'm gonna tell you why, folks. They take your blood, your magnesium, blood, technology, blood. They get it. And when they do it, pay attention. The other motherfucker will tell this motherfucker, I need you to get this motherfucker in here right now. We need blood from this motherfucker right now. We need to know what the fuck he know. We want to know what the hell's going on.